What's up, guys? You're watching another episode of Ball Sports. Enjoy.
What's up, guys? This is another episode of Ball Sports. Today we're going to be going into NBA Ramble. It's a new segment I got going on, and I'm going to just ramble about a couple things that's going on in the NBA that I feel like I needed to talk about. Kind of make a couple different videos. I'm going to try to change it up a little bit, so just stay tuned and be ready for different things. I'll jump right into it. NBA MVP race. I got the race. I got 10 people that I think should at least be considered in no particular order. We'll start off number one, Kitch. He's been going crazy. This guy, he almost averages a triple-double. This guy is the most important person on that Denver Nuggets team, no doubt. Joel Embiid, the 76ers are doing their thing this year. Let's see if they can continue it in the playoffs. Kind of iffy about it. Giannis, obviously, Giannis will dunk on anybody. He needs to develop a three-point shot. I've said this in plenty of videos. Kawhi, lockdown defender. Obviously, the Clippers are in the race to be the second or third seed in the West, so we'll see how that goes. Jimmy Butler, he's led this Heat team who was struggling at the beginning. He's led them to a playoff appearance. We'll have to see if they can come out the East again like they did last year. I don't expect it to happen, but who knows? Jimmy Butler's been on the rise for a little bit. He seems to be a dominant leader in whatever locker room he goes into. So Jimmy Butler's another one to watch out. Dame Lillard, obviously, he's put this Portland Trailblazers team on his back once again, and he's carried them into the playoffs also with a better record this year. Luka Doncic, he needs some help at number 7. Luka Doncic, he needs some help, but he is doing his thing, almost averaging a triple-double. This guy's young as hell. I think he's 22 years old, 23 years old. This guy's doing his damn thing, man. You got to give credit where credit is due. Number 8, Steph Curry. Steph Curry, obviously, shoot from anywhere. This guy's been averaging 31, 32 a game the whole entire season with virtually no help. Draymond Green is a non-factor nowadays. Steph Curry's been doing his thing. Number 9, Chris Paul. Chris Paul's a leader. He's going to take any team, and he's going to put him at the top of the division wherever he's at. I hope to see him go deep in the playoffs this year. He deserves it probably more than anybody. Number 10, you guys are going to think I'm bandwagon, but Russell Westbrook, obviously, he's led this Wizards team to what looks like it's going to be a play-in appearance. He's been doing his thing, averaged a triple-double, broke the triple-double record this year. Guy's amazing. I can't wait to see what goes on after this year with him. That's the MVP race. We'll move on to most improved player. Obviously, number 1 has got to be Julius Randle. He's led the Knicks to a playoff appearance. A lot earlier on in his career, we didn't think he had a lot in the tank. Julius Randle is a dominant scorer. Randle is a dominant scorer, and I think he's got a future ahead of him now. I see a resurgence in his NBA career here recently. Jeremy Grant, former OKC player. I like this guy. He can step back, hit a 3-ball. He can drive to the bucket. Guy's real linky, almost like a KD type. Obviously, he doesn't play as much like KD, but he's a KD type build. Number 3, Michael Porter Jr. He's doing his thing. Not much to say about him, but other than he's doing his thing. Number 4, Christian Wood, who wasn't in the league last year, but he is doing the best on that not-so-stellar Rockets team, who look to have the number 1 draft pick this upcoming year. Jalen Brown's awesome. He just went out with a wrist fracture. I think he's out for the rest of the season. Jalen Brown's been doing his thing also. Guy's a beast, and they got a lot of young bulls over there in Boston. I can't wait to see what they do. Obviously, they've been good for a couple of years, but we got to see playoff experience, and we got to see them go deep in the playoffs in order for them to be considered a real threat. But I like their future. Number 6 is actually Kitch too, who I have probably number 1 or number 2 in the MVP race. Kitch is a monster. I already said enough about him, putting Denver on his back, and they're doing a really good job. Colin Sexton for the Cleveland Cavaliers, he's doing his thing as well. Not much to say about him. He seems to be a bright point guard for the future. And I got Domantas Sabonis, who's almost averaging a triple-double. This guy is also, he's putting the Pacers on his back. It was amazing to watch him play. This guy's got a couple triple-doubles this year, and I think he's the future. I think the Pacers got a steal with that trade. with OKC. Domantas Sabonis has ended up being a big piece on that Pacers team that's actually pretty decent. Move on. Defensive Player of the Year, number 1, I got Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons needs to develop a jump shot, but he's a hell of a defender nonetheless. Number 2, Rudy Gobert, gotta be. He blocks shots all the time, still gets a couple steals a game. Guy's doing his thing. Joel Embiid, another one. He's in my MVP race. Joel Embiid, he's leading the 76ers team to a playoff, and he's doing it defensively too. Giannis is another shot blocker is a force to be reckoned with. Miles Turner, when he is on the court, he is a really good center, and he's a key part for that Pacers team. Let me know how you guys feel in the comments below. As always, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'm out.